something? And see, the beauty of what God's given us is it's provable. And the scripture talks about these very things. Why would Paul say, bring down the strongholds, bring captive the imaginations? But see, here's the key. If I have never matured because of my wounds in childhood, I have never moved to the age of decision, and so I cannot choose to bring down the strongholds and to bring captive the imaginations. I can't choose because I've never moved to the age of decision. I'm still stuck in the age of directives. And here's where the sin nature really beats on us. Because if I have been wounded and I have never moved to the age of maturity to be able to make a choice about my life, I become a control freak, controlling everybody around me, every situation and every circumstance. I try to control all those so I'm safe. But I can't control anything that's going on inside of me. Men and women who are struggling with pornography are arrested in development because they do not have the ability to bring a decision to stop doing what they're doing and watching pornography. So the thalamus, the limbic system, the thalamus is the gland in the middle, the larger of the glands. And that thalamus, which is right above the spinal cord, everything that you sense, all of the sight, sound, smell, taste, all the senses, all feed into the thalamus first. And the thalamus is like a switching station, and it switches the information, the visual, the audio, all these things. It switches the information into the various areas of the brain. The parietal area, the frontal cortex, it'll switch into the various areas and will lock memory in. Now, memory, a traumatic memory, is locked on the right side of the brain. So it locks in basically without much language. The trauma locks in the right side of the brain like a capsule that includes smells, tastes, emotions, fears, anxieties, color, all of that. Then when we're triggered in a reactive way, we get all of the emotions of the trauma. And a normal memory goes into the left side of the brain. Where if a normal memory, we just get the memory of something, but it's not traumatic. See, so that's what happens and why we react so much. So if where all the arrows go up into the frontal cortex, this is the limbic system arrested in development, never reaching the age of decision. So what seems to be familiar territory, a smell or a day, a rainstorm or whatever, like it was when you were traumatized, the RAM or the hippocampus. Now see, the hippocampus is the gland that goes over which the arrows come out of. Now on a computer, the thalamus is the hard drive, and for you that maybe understand or don't understand a whole lot about computers, the RAM is what, when you turn the computer on, and you go into your file folders and you load down into the RAM what you're going to be working with on the computer at this time. The problem with a human being, which is designed like a computer, is that the hippocampus is the RAM. What's happening then is 24 hours a day, your RAM is holding all of your wounds from prenatal.